YouTube, Jim Baker here. I've recently got a couple of inquiries from some of my clients who've been getting information from other online sources and other people who they're being told that they can deduct their inventory as a current expense when purchased as long as their sales are under 25 million, as said in code section 263 low a 1-f, which I'll bring up for you. It's a terrible read, but we'll breeze through it. But the concept, these are the repair regulations, which were they were set up a couple of years ago for companies that are making repairs to buildings and vehicles and cars and equipment or whatever, to fix it up. And with the old rules, that would have had to have been capitalized with the life of the original asset. But with these repair regulations, as long as you make the 263A election, you can deduct it as a repair expense. And that's really what it's all about. It refers a lot in here to materials and supplies and just different things like soil research expenditures. I don't know. It has a lot of different things like, actually no deduction should be allowed for this. So it starts out for this. And it goes over all the things that aren't deductible under this section. I'm trying to find the whole section, actually. 263A. And we're going to go to A1. Yes. So in the regulations, it's in the book I read. I'm not going to blow the guy up, but in the book I read, it looked like he quoted A1F. And he's saying that as long as the inventory you're buying is below $2,500, you can deduct it currently as a current expense. And most inventory for most online businesses is under that amount. So we're going to go to A1F, which is actually quoted in the book. And I have the book right here. It's top 10 ways to benefit from the trunk tax bill, the one I found. And I'm just trying to, I want it to be right, but from what I've been reading, it's not. So the 2017 Tax Act specified a small retailer can elect to treat their inventory as non-incidental under this code section. And that's, for inventory, it means cost less than $2,500, it can be deductible. And this isn't, the thing is, it's just not for inventory. So it's for, repairs, like I mentioned before. So we're going to go, this is F. It has some things here. And to make it more clear, I'll do Control F. And I'll bring out all mentions of inventory. And there's only one, which I'm going to get to. So A1F, it says some things about how to deduct. You need to have a financial statement. And if you do, you can deduct up to $5,000, can be your de minimis. If you don't, basically, de minimis is $2,500. Exceptions to the de minimis safe harbor: amounts paid for property that is or is intended to be included in inventory property. That would be not allowable for this. So it specifically says that inventory property is not included here. I then go to the IRS website, the tangible property regulations, frequently asked questions, because this is 263 little a. And I'll put the link in the description so you can check it out. But clarified rules on the treatment. What is included in the definition of materials and supplies? Because again, in the book, it's saying that can treat their inventory as non-incidental materials and supplies, right? So we're saying that the inventory would be materials and supplies per what this is saying. So, no, I'm over here. So when it says on the IRS website, what's included in the definition of materials and supplies is tangible, non-inventory property. So it specifically states that inventory cannot be included as materials and supplies. And I mean, I'll link this here so you can go through it. But this was, when can we see when this was updated? Updated August 2018. So it was updated after the tax law changed. So I just don't know how where the basis is putting that in the book here. And I'm getting a lot of inquiries from clients about this. I just want to clear it up from what I see. I'm going to go to one more code section for you. If you get 263 cap A, what's 263 big A? No. Yeah, there you go. Internal Revenue Code 263 capital A. Non-deductibility of certain direct and indirect costs. In the case of any property to which the section applies, the cost is described in paragraph 2. In the case of property which is inventory in the hands of the taxpayer, shall be included in inventory costs, and it's non-deductible until sold. So there's a whole code section here, 263A, which goes over exactly why inventory is not expensed until sold, basically. And there's other things that get included in inventory, but that's just what I've been reading, and that's how I understand it, and that's what the code says. And I couldn't find any changes here because these are all updated as well. So if I'm wrong, please show me why I'm wrong. I would love to tell my clients they can expense inventory right away. But from what I've been reading and from what I just showed you today, it seems pretty clear to me that you can't currently expense inventory. So I hope someone can prove me wrong so we can do that. So I hope this video is helpful. Share with your online retailer friends, and you want to be safe. You don't want to get caught doing something like this by the IRS and have to pay back a bunch of back taxes for accelerating your deductions when you shouldn't have. So hope this was helpful. It's really for the e-commerce clients and people with businesses and stuff like that. But subscribe, like the video, comment below, and contact us if we missed anything or it's inaccurate at all. Thanks.